moisturizers or cleansers or anything with a lot of fragrance. I don't like really strong smells. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's use a little bit of cleanser on your face. All you need is like this much, which is not a lot. And what I want you to do is just close your eyes. I'm just gonna put it all over your face. Very good. Just going to rub it in on your forehead, on your nose, on your chin, and of course your cheeks. Whenever you cleanse your face, you always have to remember to be super gentle. Be nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to wipe down your face. Let me just shake it a little bit for ASMR effect. This is very good for removing makeup. I like to use it at nighttime, but today we're doing your makeup, not removing it. We're still going to use it because it cleans the face really good. And this is what we will put it on. Just gonna get some cotton pads. Just one. That should be enough. Put a little bit on here. You don't need a lot. And they're just going to wipe down your face. Very good. It's a little bit cold. I actually like to store it in the fridge. I think it feels much better when it's a little bit cold. How was that? Very good. You have to remember to always be super gentle when taking care of your skin, washing your face, putting on something, taking off makeup, anything that you do to your skin. You have to be super, super gentle. I'm just going to go underneath your eyes now. Look up for me. Very good. Look up. Look up, look up, look up, look up. Fantastic. So, let's prep your face. I have two choices for you that I think would be really good. But where is my second one? Oh. Okay, so I have the Double Wear Flawless Hydrating Primer from Estee Lauder. It's this one here. It's really nice, but unfortunately I don't have any of the Estee Lauder foundation left. I need to buy a new one. For all my oily people out there that want a foundation or are searching for a really good one, I really recommend it. It's my favorite one, but I'm all out of it. I have another one from Catrice Cosmetics, and this is the Prime and Fine Poreless Blur Primer. It's also very good, and it's cheap. The other one from Estee Lauder was quite pricey for a primer, but this one's nice and cheap. just remembered something. I didn't put your hair up. That's crazy. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm happy I didn't get any cleanser in your hair. Let's avoid that and put your hair up. I have two scrunchies here. I have a white scrunchie and a pink scrunchie. Or if you want, we can just clip your hair up with this big clip. You want to use the clip? The scrunchie. Okay, which color? The white one. I like that one as well. Okay, let me just put your hair up. Okay. Tell me if that's too tight, okay? Don't be shy. If anything makes you uncomfortable, just let me know, please. Okay, dokie. There you go, your hair is up and nicely out of your face. We don't want any accidents happening. Okay, so we were on the primer. I actually want to ask you something. Do you consider your face to be dry or oily? Okay, let's pretend it's oily. Maybe it is. I have two powders here that I learned a trick off TikTok, of course, where it's good to apply your primer first and then your powder and then your foundation, which we will try on you as well. Let's put the primer on first though. I just need a little bit, like this. You don't mind if I use my hands for the makeup, right? No, I just washed them and I also cleansed your face. Okay. Just on your forehead as well. For some reason, whenever I do my makeup, I don't know why, but I really hate doing my forehead area. It makes no sense. I just don't like it. Okay, but anyways, maybe you like it because I'm doing it. It should be relaxing. I love when people do my makeup. I think it's super relaxing. But today you're the lucky person that's getting their makeup done. I have two powders here. I have the translucent powder from Laura Mercier, and I have a Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. Do you have any preference? Okay, let's go for the Laura Mercier. Just gonna grab a brush like this, and you don't need a lot. You really don't. But anyways, I like to take some on the brush. It looks like it's a lot, and then just go like this on your hand. And just tap 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 and there you go. Just needed a little bit. This is a cool brush because it is green, as you can see, but it has a lot of powder in it. So the green isn't as noticeable as it usually is, but that's okay. I have a few foundations that I have picked out for you. One of them is from Dior. This is a nice light foundation. It's also buildable, but it's pretty light. I have another one from MAC, the Studio Fix foundation. This one comes in a glass bottle, as you can hear. this one from Catrice, the HD Liquid Coverage, also in a glass bottle. And it comes with like this little pump. Let me show you. Like this. And you just like drip some on. And then for our last foundation, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. Would you like to go with this one? Yeah. Very good. And it's nice because after this one I can put the Fit Me Matte Poreless powder over it. Just a little bit. I think it'll be really, really nice for your skin. And the color suits you as well. Let's pretend. The color suits you as well. Okay, let's start. I have my beauty blender over here that I have just washed. As you can hear, I like to wash my beauty blenders, except for the ones that I use for powder. I wash them, but not as often. For example, these ones I wash every single time I apply foundation, but the other ones I would wash them like the night before I use them, if that makes sense. Because, let me show you why. Once I used a wet beauty blender on this powder. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just fix the focus. Yes, you can see it. This part here was where it was wet and it's not recovering. The powder is still obviously good, but it annoys me. So I learned my lesson. What I like to do when applying foundation is just put some on the back of my hand. The back of my hand is literally my palette for foundations and makeups and everything. By the end of all of your makeup, my hand will be like I was working with paint or something. It will look crazy. A lot of different colors. Just going to bounce it off my beauty blender. Make sure it is spread in completely and evenly. Okay, what I want you to do is just look up for me, please. Okay, very good. When I first started using like beauty blenders, I was obsessed with the ones from actually Beauty Blender, you know, the original ones. And I just realized that they're actually not that good in my opinion now. And they're super overpriced and I don't like them that much. I really like the ones from Real Technique, and this one, I don't know what this one is called. I just found it randomly and I really liked this shape. I think it's perfect to get like underneath the eye and everything. But as you noticed, I didn't get underneath your eyes yet because I want to do something else. So the first one is from NYX. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And this one is good, but it's not my favorite. I have another one from NYX. This one is pretty good. I like it. And the applicator is like a little sponge, which is pretty cool, I think. It's really precise and nice. One of my favorite ones is from Maybelline, the Fit Me concealers. But for some reason, I don't know why, but whenever I use this, my eyes start stinging really badly, like underneath my eyes. And maybe, well, what I thought it was something wrong with the ones I had, so I purchased 2 new ones. But it's not. It's not. It wasn't because they're old or something. I thought, oh my god, I have it for like 2 months, maybe it's like old or something, I don't know. But it turns out that's not the reason. I think my eyes are really sensitive to the Fit Me one for some strange reason, and it makes me very sad because it was my favorite one. I really loved it. It's like a dupe for the NARS, and the applicator is so small and cute and precise. But maybe for you it is nice. I don't know. We can try it out. All of my friends, well, my friends were looking for a concealer and I suggested this one and they all love it. And I really loved it as well, but I don't know, maybe they changed something in their formula. But it's okay because I found a new one that saves my day. And it's from NYX and it's the Bear With Me Concealer Serum. It comes in a little bottle like this. And you just have to like squeeze. Just a little bit. Well, these are the concealers that I have at the moment. Is there any that you would like to go with? I would recommend the Fit Me one. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I have 2 colors here and I want to check which color suits you more. Yeah, I think this one. I think this one right here. Just look up for me. Look up. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. Just put a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Just gonna get another little bit. Don't use a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Now we're going to let that sit for at least 30 seconds. Believe me, this helps a lot. If you let it sit a little bit, it gives you a more full coverage and it will last longer. And also the creasing won't be as bad. Don't believe anybody that says if you do this, if you do that, if you have this product, that your under eyes will not crease. That is false. All concealers crease, but you can find concealers that don't crease as bad as others. Anyways, I am talking too much. You're here for ASMR, not makeup tips. Look up for me. I'm going to blend with my fingers first. It gives a more flawless look. And then we're going to use one of the other little beauty blenders. But first, the fingers. Look up. sure you blend really good. And now we use the beauty blender after the finger blending. After only. Trust me. I think that's enough blending. Does it feel light? Because it should. Okay. Remember when I said that we will use the Bit Me Maybelline powder? That's exactly what we're going to do. Let's get a little beauty blender and dab it in. And then we're going to do the same thing, but apply very, very, very little. Okay? And there you go. We have finished with your under eyes. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks very good, actually. Let me just put away some of my stuff, because if I just leave them laying around everywhere, I might knock them over and smash something. I smashed 2 of my blushes last month, and I don't want to do that again. Do you like contour? Yeah? Okay, good. I have this from, it doesn't even say anymore, it's wiped off. I forgot what it's from, but it had a light color and then a darker color. Just going to good? Because you look good. Yeah, you look really good. I'm happy you're feeling good. Excuse me. Now for my favorite part, let's add in some blush. Blush. What I think would look really nice on you is I have two blushes that I picked out for you. And one of them is from Estee Lauder. I know, fancy. It's my favorite one. There's another one that I currently want to buy. It's like a peach one. It looks so good. I like peach a lot. But this one is rose. It's called Sensual Rose. So fancy and so beautiful. I actually dropped this one, but I fixed it. This is the color. As you can see, I used a lot of it because it's so good. So nice. And then I have another one which is a pinker one and it has like some shimmers in it. This one is from MAC. Has like gold shimmers in it. This one is called Petal Power and it is so good. Very nice. And then I have another combination that I think would look really good on you. It's actually not a blush. It's colors like eyeshadows from NYX, and I like to combine the first three, the really pink ones, the peach one, another pink one, and then like a purple pink. And I think that makes a nice blush. Which one would you like to go with? Yeah. Okay, well, I would recommend, let's go for a mixture. Let's put some Estee Lauder on first and then put the pinker one over it, like to give a little bit of shimmer. Yeah, does that sound good? Okay, let's do it. I love blush so much. We're going to use my blush brush. Just tap a little bit like this. You don't need a lot because it's quite strong. I think I tap too much. Get some excess off. And put some blushity blush on. It brings back the life into your face. You know, foundation just practically gives you a blank canvas because when you think about it, our face is not the same color everywhere. That would look weird. We would look like ghosts. So that's why you need to add in the color back into your face. And blush is a great way of doing that. It looks very pretty. Makes you look really like alive and happy and beautiful. I use anything for blush. You can use eyeshadows, like something of a lipstick or a lip balm or whatever. Yeah, I said lip balm. I have something from NYX. I really like NYX. And it's like a pink. Let me show you on my hand. It's a pink reddish color. And it's like a cream lipstick thing. Sometimes I like to put a little bit on my hand and wipe my brush into it. Get some pigment off. As you can see, I got some off. And then add it in and it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. You look very beautiful. hours over, so let's not. But yeah, I think we should a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all. I told you a little bit. Now for your eyes. Your beautiful big eyes. Let's curl them first. Well, your eyelashes, of course. I have a really good trick that you may know of, but if you don't, watch and learn because it's a life hack. Get your eyelash curler. Get a, what are these called? A lighter. I'm sorry. Get a lighter. Get an eyelash curler. Just like a few seconds, that's all, because it gets really hot really fast. Blow. And now, look up. Just going to curl them, bad boys. And when you're curling, make sure to not just do this and that's all. Get in the eyelashes and do this a couple of times without actually opening it up, if that makes sense. Look up for me. Just press a couple of times like that. And now the other eye. Okay, and once more. Beautiful. It makes your eyelashes look so long and luscious. I love it. This looks really good on you. I think we should go for like something simple because you have quite the beautiful eyes. Maybe something to just make them a little bit longer or rounder. Okay, I have a good idea. Do you like brown? Yeah, me too. I have this palette, and I would like to use this as a base. It's called Maple. And add in some truffle on the sides and blend them together. I think that will look really good. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I already have brown on it because I use it so often. It's so nice. Close. Just make sure to blend properly when you're doing your eyeshadow, especially if you're using a darker color or colors. Fantastic. Okay. And now a little bit of the truffle. Make sure to always dust off the excess because it can make your under eyes really dirty and you don't want that. Yeah, especially because we just set them with powder. Close your eyes. Oh my god, I love it so much. I really like it. Before we go on to our mascara, I'm just going to do your eyebrows really quickly. I'm just going to brush them up. A little spoolie. Look up. Well, actually, you don't even have to look up. Just stay still. mascara. Look up. And when I tell you to close, I want you to close them like this, like super slowly. Super slowly. Oh my god. I got some in my hair. Super slowly, okay? Close. 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 So long. I love it. They look so beautiful. Your eyelashes, they're so long. You are so lucky. I'm just going to wipe my hands because I have a lot of mascara on them from putting it in my hair. I'm going to wipe the back of my other hand as well because I don't want makeup on it. And now to put this all together, we are going to finish off with your lips. And I have a few colors here. Would you like to go for something matte or glossy? Do you like a lip liner? Do you want it lighter or darker? Okay, well, I would recommend like a nudie lip liner. I have two that I really love, and I'm currently running out of them, as you can see. And they're from NYX, of course. I like NYX. So we're going to use one of them. It's like a nude color. And then I'm going to use a pinkish one on you and blend them together. How does that sound? Good. Fantastic. Okay, let's do your lips. Your lips just stay nice and calm. I don't want you puckering your lips or anything. None of this. None of this. Nothing, just like that. Okay. You have a very nice cupid's bow as well. Okie dokie. Now let's get a pinkish one. I have a few. I think we should go for. Let me see which one matches you best. I'd go for this one. I'm also running low on it. My favorite ones, and I'm using them on you. That just shows you how much I love you and how much I want you to look good, even though you're going to sleep.